overlapping records. Good. Just to reiterate, what is a join? A join is nothing but I want to get data from more than one table. Very simple. I can get it from 2 tables. I can get it from 3 tables. I can get it from 4 tables. Doesn't matter. The moment you are getting data from more than one table, it becomes a join. Join has got 2 types, inner join and outer join. There are other joins, but heavily used ones are inner join and outer join. Joins, inner and outer joins. Outer join has got 2 types. One is called left and another is right. What we are going to see is, first we are going to see inner join, then we are going to see left outer join, then we are going to see right outer join. Very simple but extremely powerful. Without joins, we cannot live in the database world. So everyone who is trying to learn databases must know joins. This is extremely important. I want to get ticket number or the train number, train name, date of journey and passengers. This has got 4 data, but it doesn't have train number, train name, sorry. To get the train name, I have to join these 2. The last class I have just started the example. Now I'll do explanation. How do I do the join? There are 2 ways. Either you can explicitly spell it out, or you can straight away use that. I will show you how to do that. Now, I want to get, okay, select PNR number. I want to get the train number. There are 2 tables in which train number, the same column, train underscore number is there. So whenever there is a confusion between which table I have to pick, you have to specifically say the table name dot that column. So you have to give table name dot column so that it will not have confusion. Otherwise it will say, should I get the train number of trains table or should I get the train number of tickets table? Okay. Now I want to get train name also. So train name, then date of journey, then number of passenger. All these columns I want to get. From what tables? Okay. From, there are 2 tables. One is the trains table, another is the tickets table. Just hold on, I'll be back. Okay. Now, just to share a joke with you, I just had a gulp of water. My daughter gave me the water. When I had that, just in a small gap now, she says, if we can have an ad showing in the open mentor now, right? As a break, as a small break. Anyway, let us continue. From which tables? Okay, there are 2 tables. One is the trains table, another is the tickets table. Whenever you are getting 2 tables, you have to say the first type of join, as I said, inner join. Say you have to say from table 1 inner join table 2, which is tickets. Okay, I am saying from this table inner join tickets table. You can always write another syntax is also like from trains comma tickets. That is also possible, but to explicitly make join very simple, since I am getting from 2 tables, simply say from table 1 inner join table 2. You can have inner join table 3 also, not a problem. Another keyword called on. This on is the one that connects these 2 tables based on what you are getting. Now I am going to say on trains dot train number equal to tickets dot train number. You have to give some connection. How these two tables are connected, which is common? Train number is common between these two tables. Whichever is the common field, based on that we need to do a join. So since we are using the word based on, they are using the keyword on. Now when I type enter, okay, sorry, I did a misspelling. Now if you see PNR number 130, train number 245, Howrah Express, date of journey, passengers 140, 246, 150, 346. This is called inner join. Inner joining meaning you are getting records from two tables. But what is the significance here? Just watch, I'm just paging up. Tickets table contains 8 records, 8 PNR numbers. Train table contains 4 records. Ideally, I want 8 records over here, but the problem, the moment I said this train number equal to that train number, 123 train number is in this tickets table, but is it there in the trains table? No. 145 is here, it is not here. 245 is here. 246, 346, that is there. 167 and 446, they are in the tickets table, but they are not in the trains table. So the significance of inner join is very simple. Based on some column you are doing the inner join. That whatever value which are common between two tables, right? This is very, very important. Values that exist on both tables will be displayed in inner join. This is the concept of inner join. That value 245, I am joining based on train number. So if that is a train number 245, this 245 must exist in trains table, in this table as well as this table. So inner join meaning values that exist in both the table for that column will be displayed. So 245, 246 and 346 are common between these two tables, so they are displayed. This is called inner join. So wherever you want to have common data across multiple tables, you must use inner join. Rest of the data are ignored. Is this clear? Inner joining means get data from more tables, but data based on the field that you are doing the inner join, that must be common for both the tables. If it exists in only one table, that will not be displayed. Suppose I want to show the records which are existing in one table, show that also. If that is the case, again you can do this, right? But instead of inner join, just watch. Instead of inner join, I will say just watch. Left join, I say left join. The moment I say left join, 130, 140 and 150, these PNR number exists, 245, 246, 346, that is there. But there is one train number 347, okay? Wait, 347, which is existing in the left table, right? 347, there are two tables. Trains I have given on the left hand side, okay? Train tickets I have given on the right hand side. I have given that, and then the 347, it is an additional train that exists in this table, that is shown but correspondingly for that train, no PNR number, no passenger exists. It shows that. So I can find out what is the difference of in the train numbers which is existing in one table but not in the other table. Common will also be displayed. Apart from that, extra thing on one table will also be displayed. Now I make one more trick. Instead of inner join, I am going to say right join. Now what? This time again the common data is always shown, but right hand side table, previously the left hand side table was trains. This time right hand side table is what? Tickets. On the tickets table, extra PNR numbers are there for which train number does not exist. Right? In left join I have shown there is a train number that exists for which PNR doesn't exist. Whereas in the right join there is a PNR exists for which the train doesn't exist. So if you want to find which is common, you can use inner join. Which is existing in the left table but not existing in the right table, use left join. Which is existing in the right table but not existing in the left table, use right join. So you can use these joins to find common data and data that is present in one table but not in other table. The table may be only existing on the left hand side or on the right hand side. Depending upon that, you can use left join or right join. The left join is also called a left outer join. Right join is also called a right outer join. Is this clear to you all? Can you please raise your hands? Very, very simple concept. You don't have to just complicate it at all. Join means get data from more than one table. Inner join means the value must exist in both the table. It is a common data for both tables. Left join means common data plus additional data present in the left hand side table. Right joining means common data plus additional data present in the right hand side table. Very simple. Nothing, no other complication beyond this. Good. This is called joins.